Have a seat, grab your drink if you're still grabbing it, and we're ready to go. Are you okay there? You're going to be all right there? Are you sure?
It's like all these seats.
Okay, well,
They look like your groupies there.
it's a very informal event, so don't sit on the grand piano. Anything else is okay. There's a bit more space that side, I think. Right, everybody. Welcome to your Songwriters Circle event, and welcome to everybody who has joined ICMP this September. It's just so lovely to have you here. And also, thank you, welcome to the stage. Not exclusively, but mainly your Masters Songwriting teaching team, who I'm going to introduce to you one at a time. And thank you so much for doing this event. For those who haven't been to the event before, which is probably most of you, this is our big songwriting event that we run monthly, and it's very much a community event. Please put them all in your diary, all the ones that happen over the academic year. We do either 3 or 4 before Christmas and then 4 after Christmas. And the idea of this is that this is your tutor special, so that you can see the event in action before you sign yourself up to play at this event. Because typically we have a tutor host, we have some fantastic special guests who play for us as well. In the last few years, we've had Frank Turner, we've had Alan Atonra, who's a friend of ours, who took the program back in the day, from the band Daughter. We've had Ed Harcourt, we've had Bruno Major, we've had Beth Nielsen Chapman, we've had so many great guests, and it's a fantastic opportunity to come and sit and play with people like that, but also to play with your tutors. But there are usually 4 seats available for students on any program who want to take a part.
Ooh. My bad. Can I plug it in now?
The sound engineer.
That was a lesson, everyone. Lesson 1.
And the idea of this event is that we're seated, it's acoustic, it's very much about songcraft and song process. And we're maybe going to talk a bit about the songs and refer to those things. But the reason for that is really that it takes the pressure off the performing side. So this is your songwriting event. It's about the songs. The songs are the stars. And so you can be anything you want. And, you know, if you can play like Angeli, or, you know, if you can harmonise like Sweet Billy Pilgrim, or if you look like Jonathan Whiskered, you know, then these are all nice to haves, but they don't really matter. Because it's about the songs. And so we use them to showcase new material as well, and to try stuff out. Sometimes we sit seated in a circle, but it's called a round because we're going to go round the line, round the table, and each play a song. And it's going to come round, we're going to go round again, so we're going to do 2 rounds, then we're going to have a break for us all to get another glass of wine, and then we're going to do a second round where you're going to see some fantastic songwriting tutors, mainly from the BA songwriting teaching team, but we all obviously teach across programs. And I absolutely love this event every year, mostly because the songwriting teaching team are my favourite singer-songwriters, as you're about to find out. So that's the event. The next one is this Monday, the 16th of October. Put that in your diary. That is a special for Black History Month, and you can sign up if you want to play at that event. Okay, so I'm going to open, and I'm going to open with a brand new song that I wrote just a few weeks ago that I'm not very used to singing and playing, and I wrote it with Anjali Paramparaja, aka Pokashon.
Thanks, Shane.
And she's going to play the piano part for me, and I think Angela might do some BVs for me. So I have a performing artist project called Liberty's Mother, and that is a project that I started in 2018 2018, and I released an EP in 2019, which was predominantly about my experiences of being a bereaved parent. And I'm going to sing a song about that later, just to advise you of that. And that project was really life-changing for me. It really gave me a very strong sense of purpose in terms of my songwriting. All of any profit that is generated from that project goes direct to a baby loss charity for the perpetuity of the songs and the project's life. And it was a brilliant experience for me, and I thought, yeah, now that's it. I've done that project, and I'm going to move on and do something else. Started writing songs to research feminist songwriting perspective, and I found that they were mostly just about my life, which is that I'm a parent and I'm a woman, and I thought, oh, right, okay, I can continue with the Liberty's Mother project. So I'm making a new Liberty's Mother EP, which I'm going to release next year. I'll invite you all to the launch. And I've been writing songs with female co-writers, and the record's being made next year by a female producer. And they're all songs where I'm trying to experiment with writing songs about things that I don't think I should be writing about, or that I've been told that no one wants, that male A&Rs have told me that nobody wants to hear about. I was really inspired by my part-time Year 1 students when we had this session last year where we realised that we tend to people-please in our lyrics, not just with the things that we write about, but by the way that we write lyrics. So I'm trying to turn all of that 180 on its head, and I was just thrilled to write this with Ange. We really met on this song, which is about raising children, breaking the cycle of everything that you've been taught by society and your parents. And Evelise, this is a song that's called Cycle Breaker for you. This is called Cycle Breaker.
Once upon a time, she cared so much. She did so much. She lost herself. But everyone else lived happily. And the kingdom said, this is how it is. This is how it always will be. It was not fair to want more.
Walking home with the doctrine in my head, I switch it, replace it with my own voice instead. Don't cancel your plans, put them all back in place. The rules that I follow are the rules that I make. You've paid their bill while bankrupting you. You can't have it all, but I already do. I'm a queen-ager, I'm a ground shaker, I'm a change maker, I'm a cycle breaker, loudspeaker, my own leader. This ends with me. I'm a cycle breaker. Never taught to love like this. It cost me to be brave to manifest what I missed. And now I'm told that I made too much noise. Be quiet, don't rock the boat, don't find your voice. Where others thrived, I had to fight to survive. We're told not to be clever, but I won't pretend, not now, not ever. I'm a queen-ager, I'm a bone shaker, I'm a change maker, I'm a cycle breaker, loudspeaker, my own leader. This ends with me. I'm a cycle breaker.
I'm everything I need
I'm
to be.
everything
I'm
I
everything I
need
need to be.
Overgiving isn't
Overgiving
living.
isn't living.
living.
I'm giving back
I'm
to
giving
me.
back to
I'm
me.
giving back to me.
I'm everything I need to
I'm
be.
everything I need to be.
Overgiving isn't living.
Overgiving isn't living.
I'm giving back to me.
I'm giving back to me.
I'm giving back to me. Queen-ager, I'm a bone shaker, I'm a change maker, I'm a cycle breaker, loudspeaker, my own leader. This ends with me. I'm a cycle breaker. I'm a queen-ager, I'm a bone shaker, I'm a change maker, I'm a cycle breaker, loudspeaker,
no fucks. Not one single one. And she lived happily ever after.
The end. Thank you, Anjali. Right.
Thanks, Angela.
To my right,
Is it me?
it is, it's me.
It's me.
This is the fabulous Satch.
Full title, The Fabulous Satch.
The fabulous Satch.
Yeah.
Satch, welcome.
Thanks.
And you're teaching on the MA this year?
I am teaching on the MA this year with Ange and with all the others up here. Creative process and lyrics, which are the best modules. Yeah, my name is Satch. I don't think I've played solo in public for about 8 years. So, yeah, what an opportunity to grow out of a comfort zone. Yeah, my debut album's coming out in about 3 weeks, so I thought I better go and play some songs from it, really. Yeah. The first one's called The Architect, and it's kind of a letter to whoever has the power, I suppose, to give me what I need. Yeah, all my songs are about transition on the album, and I guess this is the one about waiting for treatment. So, yeah, this is The Architect. I hope you like it. I'm going to be looking down here a lot at the chords, but that's fine. This is a message for the architect, to let you know your job ain't finished yet. Don't tell me hold on, don't tell me hold on. My house ain't a home for its contents. Letters and envelopes are misaddressed. And I can't move on, I can't move on. You see, I'm waiting in a queue that grows faster than it moves. Your inbox must be full of these requests from people who are desperate as it gets. To right or wrong, to right or wrong. You see, they're waiting in a queue that grows faster than it moves. Calling out to you, calling out to you. And there's no getting back to me. Since I called for help, there's been 5 prime ministers, quintuple changing of the guard each as fast as they are sinister. Every time we have change, it just stay the same. I remind myself growth isn't linear. I remind myself and remind myself and remind myself growth isn't linear. If this many people were dying from something more palatable, there'd be help. If this many people were dying for something more profitable, there'd be MPs lobbying, bringing their friends and making a fuck ton of cash and they're fighting and squabbling. So until that time, we'll stand in line and we'll wait for our rights to be granted. When that time comes around, I hope I'm still about to forgive and somehow we've passed it. Thank you.
I don't think I've heard that one. That's awesome. Or maybe
Thank you,
not for a
Sophie.
while.
Thanks.
Love it. Right, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you your module leader for creative process and purpose, your first module on the MA Songwriting, as well as the lyric module, Angela Blacklaw.
Why, thank you. Do I not get to be the fabulous Angela?
I thought this was
very much.
implicit.
Yeah, I have to fish for compliments, but you know, I don't mind. So hello and welcome to BA, to MA, to all the A's that are in the room today. I'm not going to give a lecture on ekphrasis, not today, but this song is an example of ekphrasis. Ekphrasis is?
Art in response to art, Angela.
Thank you. Somebody's been paying attention. So art in response to art. And has anybody seen the film Precious?
Yes.
Yeah, amazing film, right? So this is my response to the film Precious. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go check it out somewhere online. The other thing is, I normally sing with 15 other people in a vocal collective, so it's kind of weird for me to be on the keys to perform. And I used to not do it because I was scared that I would make some sort of mistake when I was performing. And then I thought, fuck it. Yeah. Really? Yes.
Technical term there, guys.
There's a theme emerging tonight, which is that we swear a lot.
Yeah, it's a necessity to join the faculty, just so as you know. So anybody who is at the start of this semester thinking, I'm nervous about sharing my songs in class, I don't think I'm going to play very well, we don't care about that. We only care about your songs. All right? Readies? All right, so this is Halfway There. Every day I tell myself, something's gonna happen. Every day I say, I'll be okay. Maybe a telephone call, maybe a piano will fall, maybe I'll fly away. Mama says, don't nobody want you. Mama says, don't nobody need you. Mama says nothing, but I don't care. I don't care. I'm halfway there. I've got a pretty place where I can play. I've got my own way to hide. There's diamonds and dancing slow, popcorn and a picture show. Maybe I'll stay a while. So when he comes, I don't see patches on the ceiling. And when he comes, I don't hear the bed springs. And when he comes, I don't feel it. I swear, I swear, I'm just halfway there. Just the other day, I cried on the floor. Just the other day, I decided, yeah, no more. Now Mama says, I don't know where she's got to, and when he comes, the bed's broken in two, and they won't find me. I'm thinner than air. I'm thinner than air. I'll be halfway there. Halfway there. I'll be halfway there. Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Angela. Pretty much everybody on BA and MA faculty has got a gig between now and Christmas. I'm going to put that together in a nice little newsletter and send it out to the student body, because you've got one at Pizza Express, haven't you? That just reminded me you've got an album launch. And yeah, so I'll put that out. Right. Sitting under the cross. He's not only good looking, he can sing, he can play, and he's the dean. Please welcome Jonathan Wiskard.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. It's very kind, thank you. very kind. Hello, everyone. Very nice to see you. Hands up, who is an MA student, MA songwriting student? What about other MA creative musicianship, creative music production? Okay, few of you. Any BA songwriters here? Very good, okay. What else have we got here? Shout out what other courses we have here. Okay, music performance, CMP, okay, great. Excellent. So I'm a big, those of you who are unfortunate enough to hear me get up and say a few words at the welcome talk, heard me talk about collaboration. I'm a big, big fan of collaboration. I think it is basically everything when it comes to creativity, when it comes to, I guess, professionalism as well. The first song I want to play you is a co-write that, so how did it happen? There was a chap called Sven Ross who graduated from our Cert HE songwriting, so our one-year songwriting course. He asked me if I could recommend anyone for him to write with, so I put him in touch with an MA songwriting graduate called David Boyden, who, and I do a lot of this. A lot of people get in touch with me saying, can you connect me? Fantastic partnership. They wrote a few things together, sounding great. And then they asked me if I would come in and write with them, which of course I leapt at the chance because I'd been hearing everything that was coming back, and I was like, I want a piece of that. That's one of the pitfalls of connecting people, is that they do these wonderful things, and then you think, oh, maybe I should have stuck my oar in earlier. Anyway, so this is a song that I wrote with Sven and with David, called Bad Timing. And I think a lot of what I do as a songwriter, I've worked out, is basically giving very cool, very intense singer-songwriters the permission to write a pop song. Because quite often they're not, they're like, I don't know what to do that. So that was a big part of this process. This is called Bad Timing. And I've never played it before, and yeah, let's do it. I might be the first person to have ever covered this, actually. So Sven, if you're watching,
cover.
hello. And when you sank into my chest, I understood we'd reached the end. 'Cause I still love you, and you still love me. It's hard to accept it's for the best, but we don't know. It's hard to accept it's for the best, but I never want to hold you back. 'Cause I still love you, and you still love me. I guess we need to find ourselves before we can find somebody else. Sometimes the truth can be a lot to bear. Let's blame it on bad timing. We've been lying if we said we don't dream about us now. How we wish we'd worked it out. Let's blame it on bad timing. 'Cause I don't think we lost any chemicals for love, though they might not be enough. Let's blame it on our bad timing. Blame it on our bad timing. We always knew this day would come. We thought about it since day one. But I still love you, and you still love me. I guess we need to find ourselves before we can find somebody else. Sometimes the truth can be a lot to bear. Let's blame it on bad timing.
'cause I don't think we lost any chemicals for love, though they might not be enough. Oh, let's blame it on bad timing, 'cause I don't know if we said we don't dream about us now, how we wish we'd worked it out. Let's blame it on our bad timing. Let's blame it on our bad timing. Let's blame it on our bad timing. Let's blame it on bad timing, 'cause I don't think we lost any chemicals for love, though they might not be enough. Let's blame it on bad timing, lying if we said we don't dream about us now, how we wish we'd worked it out. Let's blame it on bad timing, we'd be lying if we said we don't dream about us now, well, we wish we'd worked it out. Oh, let's blame it on bad timing, 'cause I don't think we lost any chemicals for love, no, they might not be enough. Let's blame it on our bad timing. Let's blame it on our bad timing. Let's blame it on our bad timing.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you so much.
Right. She's definitely the smartest woman in the room, and I say that because she's the only person, I think, who's ever been able to teach on every module on the Master's Songwriting. You are the only person who can teach on every module.
That's true.
And she's also, well, anyway, I'm not going to say you're an incredible singer because you're going to
'cause I
come
might
over and
fuck it up, so
slap
don't
me.
say
But she's brilliant in every way, and she's also got a performing artist project called Poker Charm. Please welcome Anjali Paramparaja.
Thank you very much, Sophie. Thank you, guys. I'm sorry, I know I don't know that many of you because I'm not on timetable this term, but I've been at the Institute a long time, and I was stepping out to do some more artist-focused things for a little while. Woohoo, yeah, I know. I've just been basically on Instagram looking at other people's things. Anyway, it's going well, social media. I want to kill myself. Anyway, so that's for you kids. So this tune, actually, I was just thinking, like, how am I going to introduce this? This tune was a tune I wrote a while ago, and I went and crowdfunded it after a trip to Nashville, where I was I've been a professional musician for quite a long time. I was a lawyer before that. That's an interesting fact that no one really cares about, but there you go. I had money. I don't fucking have any now, so that's all you need to know from that chapter of my life. But I did really want to be more visible in my writing. I've gigged a lot. I do still gig a lot and do a lot of jazz-based stuff. But my songwriting has always come from a different place since I was a kid. It's always been just whatever I was feeling, whatever style I wanted to write in. I went to Nashville and I just felt so inspired by Tin Pan South that some of you may know about. It's such an amazing festival, and if you have a chance to go, absolutely rugby tackle Sophie to the ground and make sure your name is on that list, and sell every part of your family's bodies to make sure you can fund yourself on that trip, because it's absolutely worth it, and they don't need 2 kidneys. So I crowdfunded, and then just as I got into the studio with my band, which was beautiful, and did this song, amongst others, COVID hit. And this tune was called Yes to This, which is about opening up to love when you're not certain, when you're scared to let it in. And it became a bit of an allegory for me opening up to being more visible in my songwriting, which I've done for years, but for various reasons have felt too worried, too self-conscious to properly release. And as you know, that can be a minefield. So I'd say to anybody, just put your stuff out there, because it is fucking scary. And you may not get back what you're expecting, but you'll get back what you weren't expecting. And sometimes that can be better than what you were expecting. And it just makes you feel good, and you release it, and you clear the path for new things. And a lot of this was recorded, you know, in my home while I was homeschooling my eldest child and had a toddler, and I was running back and doing vocals, and it gave me actually a lot of power and joy to do this during lockdown, so I didn't kill all of my family and my husband. So they're alive, I'm alive. This song is called Yes to This, and I hope you like it. I tell my students never to fucking say I hope you like it, but I do hope you like it. If you hate it, follow me on Instagram anyway. I'm Pockisham. I hope you like it. Let me speak simply for ease of clarification. You see, your existence represents a slight complication. Oh, I wasn't looking for a mate for my soul. Didn't need no one to make me feel whole. Didn't need to walk down the street holding hands. Didn't need to find the yin to my yang. Didn't need to be completed. Most prior loves left me depleted. So what I'm trying to figure out is how you managed to get underneath my skin. Thought I'd lock the door, but then you let yourself in. Don't know what to do with this, oh my God, baby, I don't know where to begin. So I think I'll start by saying yes. I'm saying, oh, I'm saying yes to this. I'm saying yes, yes. Oh, I'm just saying yes, yes, yes. I've had some fake, some real imitations. Taught myself to love within limitations. But you came along somehow and settled inside. I had no places left or reasons to hide. See, what I'm trying to figure out is how you managed to get underneath my skin. Thought I'd lock the door, but then you let yourself in. Don't know what to do with this, oh my God, baby, I don't know where to begin. So I think I'll start by saying yes. I'm saying, oh, I'm saying yes to yes.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Ange, what's your Instagram handle?
It's Pockeisham Music, Pokkisham. But come and find me afterwards. I can give that to you or just put it in your phone. I'm very good at that. So you can't say I'm going to follow you and then you're actually fucking lying. I'll make sure that shit happens. Thank you very much.
So someone has to go last and somebody has to follow Ange, and
No.
only one of us has got a Mercury Music Prize nomination. And that someone is Tim, who is in a band called Sweet Billy Pilgrim, and his bandmate Gianna has so kindly joined us tonight. Thank you so much. I still remember when we hired Tim and he gave me his CD and I put it in the car on the way home, and then I immediately rang Jonathan and was like, Jonathan, have you heard this CD? And he was like, yes. And I've been a massive fan of Sweet Billy Pilgrim ever since, and it's just my pleasure to work with you, Tim.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I accidentally became a teacher. Went in to see Sophie and said, could I perhaps do a masterclass, talk about the weird and wonderful music that I make? And Sophie said, why don't you teach? And I said, well, I've never taught before. She said, you sound great, that sounds perfect. I said, I can't read music, even better. So I'm the token beard on the stage. It's an important role, one that I'm very keen to fulfill. Basically what Jonathan was saying about, taking intense, moody songwriters and helping them to write pop songs, I help the cheerful pop ones write the weird shit. So I've turned up with an acoustic guitar, and by the end of it you're going to think, oh, he's a folk singer. Not really. They wouldn't let me bring the dishwasher that I wanted to bring, and pluck and sample and the dishwasher. I have a B-flat dishwasher at home.
Everything hums.
Yeah. I like strange noises. I also like chords, and I like song structure. And the wonderful thing about ICMP, obviously now you're here, is that you are going to hear lots of different opinions and approaches. Some of them will seem to contradict other ones, and people will get enthusiastic about things that other people don't get enthusiastic about. And that's a magical, magical thing. Embrace it all. Like, everybody's right, everybody's wrong. I'm always right. Yes. So that's important. So the first song we'd like to play this evening is, so the phrase, asking for a friend.
Oh, I love this one.
So obviously there's the literal kind of, asking for a friend, will you be my friend? But that kind of wasn't what I meant, just in case it sounds needy. I mean, obviously, I want you all to be my friend, but I don't need you. But asking for a friend is that double meaning thing. And I wanted to write a song without a chorus. I wanted to write a kind of AABA kind of, where you've got the tagline at the end, and sort of the middle eight is sort of the B section, and messing around with structure, basically. So this is Asking for a Friend.
I am asking for a friend, I am asking, I am asking for a friend. For a friend, is everything important? The face you should remember.
gasoline smell as you light a smoke? Where's the punchline to a joke that won't end? Oh, I'm asking for a friend. I am asking for a friend, for a friend. Yes, I'm asking. I am asking for a friend, for a friend. Is this a bed to lie in? Somewhere we can cry out in the dark, with sheets we pull like shrouds over our hearts. Have the wolves encircled us once again? Oh, I'm asking for a friend. I am asking for a friend, for a friend. What of those good intentions, those clumsy interventions that align with hope when you are looking for a sign? An unlikely paradigm. What then? Oh, I'm asking for a friend. Oh, I'm asking for a friend. Oh, I'm asking for a friend.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Tim, when you just sang the word paradigm, I realised what it is that I love so much about Sweet Billy Pilgrim. Seriously, because I've always thought that the best songwriting is when you can make something highly technical and something very emotional come together. And that's what you do.
Difficult to
should
imagine
say-
that played on a dishwasher, though.
Yeah, this one didn't start on the dishwasher, to be fair. But yeah, I agree with you, Sophie. The thing I struggled with for many years was getting lost in the technicalities of it all. Just, hours spent in Logic sampling things and making weird noises and looping them. And then when it came time to put them on a stage, I forgot about the important bit, which is telling the story. Not looking at my, looping pedals and all of the gadgets and stuff that I had to take on stage. And then Jana joined the band, and Jana explained that to me, partly through physical violence, Partly through the art of dance and hand signals, but mainly through her songwriting talent and stuff. So it's always learning, always learning. I learn tons from students, and it's a beautiful thing, and I'm very much looking forward to meeting you and working with you. So.
Thanks. Right, Tim just alerted me, not Tim, Shane just alerted me to the fact that round was 45 minutes. This one needs to be half an hour. So I shall say less silly things. It's fine.
Less jibber jabber.
Let's jibber jabber. Just realised. Never pedalled in Crocs before.
Oh, you haven't lived.
I wonder if I should take it off or...
Will this be the last time, do you think?
Oh, I don't know. Let's find out. I think I might take it off. I think a croc is good for everything but pedaling on a piano. It won't really matter. Right, so I'd like to play you the song that inspired the Liberty's Mother project in the first place. This is a song that I wrote for my daughter, who was called Liberty, and she died in 2011. The day before she was born, and the song has just completely changed my life, really. Kind of just taught me so many things about music and about life, about songwriting, and I played this song at the Houses of Parliament in 2018 for a big service for baby loss awareness for MPs and important people who were also bereaved parents, and then that kind of ended up in me getting involved in making a record and ultimately playing this song in many venues where with other bereaved parents in a kind of communion, really. And it just changed my relationship with songwriting. And it's been an incredible thing, really. It's probably the number one thing that's kind of changed my experience of grief and of parenthood. I was just thinking about Ralph Murphy, actually, who is a great friend of our department and an amazing songwriting teacher. And I was just remembering, I played him so many songs, and this is the only song that he said was finished and done. And you've done it, kid. You don't need to do anything else to that song. This song is called I Can Love You From Here. There's much less sun than rain, but for me there's little left to learn if I can't hold you again. I tried to look ahead where there's nothing left to see, but it doesn't matter anymore if you're next to me, 'cause I can love you from here, hold that love in my heart. I can find a way to give that love a life. Now we're apart. I don't know why you're gone, but the rest is so clear. All I need is to love you, and I can love you from here. I know it's better to love and lose it all than to never even try. Still, it seems so hard to come and break my heart and then leave me with no reason why. And why we're not together, I'll never understand. like I planned. 'Cause I can love you from here, hold that love in my heart. I can find a way to give that love a life. Now we're apart, and I don't know why you're gone, but the rest is so clear. All I need is to love you, and I can't love you from here. 'Cause no matter how I ask, you're never coming back. But this love is never going to die away. 'Cause I can love you from here, hold that love in my heart. I can find a way to give that love a life. Now we're apart. I don't know why you're gone, but the rest is so clear. All I need is to love you. All I need is to love you, and I can love you from here. Thank you.
I don't know how I'm supposed to sing after that, so gets me. I've heard that song so many times, but it just gets me every time. It's an amazing song. Okay, yeah, so I did the MA a few years ago, and my research project was, does sharing our stories through songwriting vulnerably and authentically, does that break down barriers of prejudice? What do you think the answer is? One person, yes, brilliant. Yeah, so that led to me writing this album about my transition. I've been writing a lot of love songs before that and thinking I was being vulnerable, but really I was probably hiding behind those and not writing about this stuff. And now this album is coming out in 3 weeks' time, after years, so I'm equal parts excited and terrified. And the album launches on the 4th of October at the Phoenix Arts Club. If anyone wants to come, yeah, come along. So this song's called Over My Dead, and it's all about being yourself. Yeah, over my dead body will I not be being me for the time I have left. So I think everybody can get on board with that, hopefully. Yeah, this is Over My Dead. Did I do the thing? Is it working? Cool. Yep. My chest is like a row of landmines, could tear up any time. Destruction in a perfect line, reconstructed so I feel alive. Kiss life with a knife, life support machine, jagged and green, like on the outside of me. Over my dead, over my dead, over my dead, over my dead. Over my dead, over my dead body will I not be being me for the time I have lived. My skin is like a wild battlefield. It's been through the wars, but all the scars just show it's healed. Over it grows a forest, under it roots renewed. I made a cocoon of it when it could have been a tomb. Over my dead, over my dead, over my dead, over my dead. Over my dead, over my dead body will I not be being me for the time I have lived. Over my dead, over my dead, over my dead, over my dead. Over my dead, over my dead body will I not be being me for the time I have left. My head is screwed on right end, my heart is in alignment, my hands unclench their fists, through holding on through turns and twists. My stomach unknotted, backbone got strong through all of this. My shoulders might be aching, but they're getting over it. My lungs don't hate the breath no more. My voice is deeper than it, so my fingernails are growing back. My teeth don't eat 'em like before. The whole thing sure ain't perfect, but matches under the surface. And if a man has that, what else could he want for? What else could he want for? What else could he want for? Over my dead, 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 over my dead body. Will I not be being me for the time I have left? Over my dead, 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 over my dead body. Will I not be being me for the time I have left?
Thank you. And with that alone, you can see why Satch is such an important member of the lyrics module, can't you? I was very touched by what Ange was saying earlier about getting music out there. I have 4 EPs and 2 albums to release over the next 2 years. So, but this particular track is coming from my first, rather than my only, my first album released 10 years ago nearly. And it comes from 2 techniques, creative process people this semester, that we're going to be exploring. One of them is morning pages. Yeah, that's got a lot of enthusiasm going for it. The other one is aleatoric music, where you create music from chants and so on. And this was a match one day of throwing dice to determine weird chords, and also writing stuff. Now, the point of morning pages is you just write. You just write, and it's to get the crap out so that you can write properly later on. But every now and then, there's a little gem. And this started tumbling out one day. I'm not taking it to therapy. I don't want to know anything about where it's come from. But it's a little bit bunny boiling, and if you have legs, prepared to cross them now. Scissors are snapping, I'm cutting your photograph, carving your silhouette, showing the holes that you made in my life when you left me. Don't want to, that's for me on lyrics. I hate it when that happens. Don't want to remember your face, my rage uncontained. If you can't be with me, I insist that you cease to exist. 'Cause you left me. This will be the last kiss we ever share, and all the doves will cry for me in the shivering air, in the shivering air. How can you walk the same earth and breathe the same air and smile in the sun and live in this life and not love me and not miss me? I will gather the snippets of you and make savage confetti to throw at your wedding, to blind her eyes and to land in your mouth so you have to kiss me. This will be the last kiss we ever share, and all of the doves will cry for me in the shivering air, in the shivering air. One kiss to remind you what you've lost. A kiss of salt water to increase your thirst. Let's go for it. Woo, here we go. This will be the last kiss we ever share, follow that.
Yeah. This song comes from a different emotional place than that one.
I'm actually relieved.
So this is a song I wrote with an artist and a long-standing friend of mine who he wanted to write something for his wife or his wife-to-be. And so I basically sort of interviewed him about his fiancée. And actually, so if you are going to be, well, actually on both the BA and the MA, we study archetypes in lyric, and I was reading a book at the time, something to do with archetypes, can't remember what. Anyway, so that was very present for me. So we wanted to write a song that was really about to, I guess, encapsulate her strength and intelligence. So, and the archetypes allow me to sort of do that. So this is called Wisdom of a Warrior. I played it once before, but just once. There we go.
In the shadow of a candle, first drink, first hint, you're suffering in circles. Your fingers tap the table, softly shaking, you're healing from your hurting. You were born into a battle. Their war was not yours, but you fought on the front lines. And every story leaves a scar, kingdoms hidden in your heart, beautiful just as you are. The wisdom of a warrior, the wisdom of a warrior. Show me how to handle my bad days, mistakes, embrace my imperfections. Yeah. You're so confidently fragile. Your quiet grace and white waves swells beneath your surface. Yeah. Now you're building us a castle, a last stand, our first dance, laying our foundations. And every story leaves a scar, kingdoms hidden in our hearts, beautiful just as we are. And pearls are hidden in the dark, your future from your past. You're beautiful just as you are. The wisdom of a warrior, the wisdom of a warrior. Oh, yeah. We're safe in our wild places. We keep a watch. Our flame is flickering. Yes. We keep a watch. are hidden in the dark. Free your future from the past. You're beautiful just as you are. The wisdom of a warrior. The wisdom of a warrior. The wisdom of a warrior. Wisdom of a warrior. We're safe in our wild places. We keep watch. Our flame is flickering as we keep watch. We keep watch. Thank you.
Fucking hell.
Rehearse, Jonathan, rehearse more.
I'm going to say something to Jonathan now. You don't realise how beautiful you are, and I have loved you ever since I knew you as a student. Whenever you play,
Come on
and I wish
now.
you did it more. So I'm just going to leave it there, because there are a lot of people here who will pressure him to do more of this, but
Thank you.
you never do, and it always makes my heart just do something. So
I was
thank
just
you.
imagining the woman hearing that song at the wedding, and then now she knows she didn't get to marry Jonathan, right?
Yeah, she's like, you know,
She's
hashtag
like, who wrote
missed
that
out.
fucking song?
But no, I really do. Whenever you play, I'm like, you need to
Anyway,
do more
I know
of that.
Shane is looking at me.
Thank
thinking,
Yes, I will
yeah,
continue.
Yeah.
I need you all to sing, is what I'm going to say now. That's all we need to do. You don't need to know what the song is about. But if you wanted to, it's about whitewashing history and being colonialist bastards, generally to people from indigenous cultures. This tune is called These Men. You're going to sing with me a little drone. This is where I get the hashtag Indian music, when this is literally the only fucking song where I do some Indian shit. So anyway, I'm not even Indian. I'm from Sri Lanka. Go figure. And Harrow. So that was my introduction. Is that all right, Shane? All right. So I want you to all sing a drone. I'm dedicating this to Adrianos Pandis, who I hope is still here, who's one of our students. Maybe he's not, so that's really embarrassing. There he is. We love him. And we've had some good conversations over the years, so I'm doing this one for him. So I'd like you all to sing a drone, either a C or a G or another C or another G. So, yeah. Anyone who wants to play? Keep it going. Travel over the lands, looking for blooms to steal. Many times your song is sung when you are young. Your song is sung, but your sound is sealed. His friend stoops to pluck your petals one by one, oh, one by one. How easily they slip, can't believe their luck. Oh, the ascent could be so mighty. One new life they could bring, couldn't wait to shed your primal skin and wear the cloak they gave me, with mirrors reflecting their glory, with mirrors reflecting their gory deeds. Was the old life ever so bad? Throw aside for unknown crimes. Think it through, do you have the time? Think it through, do you have the time? Or will we regret and cry for the souls that will die? Is there blood, yours and mine? Is there blood, yours or mine? They never told me, never said. All the promises were in my head. Did I not hear? Did I not see? Didn't know what they do when they came. So I bowed down to these men. Thank you very much. That's a tune called These Men. Cheers, guys. Thank you. Thanks for singing.
And didn't I hear you say, Ange, Ronnie Scott's upstairs next Wednesday?
I'm playing
Did you
a
not
jazz,
say that?
little jazz gig with my husband, upstairs at Ronnie Scott's, actually, in a couple of weeks, Wednesday the 27th. So if you follow me on Instagram, all the details are there. And yeah, These Men is now, it was going to be on the EP, but now I've decided it's going to go onto my new album because I love it too much. And the great Paul Stambrough has actually mixed that one with me. And I've got my violin on it, and he's just been amazing. So if any of you get Paul, you'll know how lovely he is. And yeah, he's a keeper. Thank you.
Right, we're back again. And you need to warn me when you're going to do that. I've had an episode. Oh, shivers.
Are you wearing the right pants, is the question.
Okay. Moving on. We need to be practical, so I'm not going to talk too much about where this song comes from. But so I'm going to split this side of the room here. Anyone who's kind of along this line, you can choose which side you want to be on. Section 1, Section 2 to the divide, Section 3, and then Section 4.
Yeah.
Okay?
Like it.
Okay, so all will become clear or unclear. We'll figure it out. This is a song about escape.
Spooked by something on the wind.
We've made it to the trees to listen to long grass sighing clouds hung like winding sheets unfold against the blue. We've lost to the weave of branches. Run headlong from the doors. Stumble over roots that rise like the spines of lovers and arms pressed into the leaves, a hand upon a neck, diamond song deep in linings run.
So section 1, you know the hook now.
It's the same. Oh my God, it's the same.
Section 2.
My God, it's the same. Oh my God, it's the same.
Section 3.
Blue sky falls, my God, it's the same. My blue sky falls,
Section 4.
it's the same. Oh, my blue sky falls, it's the same. My blue sky falls, my God, it's the same. It's the same. My blue sky falls. Oh my God, it's the same. My God, it's the same. Oh my God, it's the same. Oh my God, it's the same. Oh my God, it's the same. Skies, oh my God, it's the same. Skies
Thank you so much, Jana, for being here with us as our guest.
That's literally why we do this. Thank you so much. To share it.
If you think that was fun, we're going to have a 10-minute break, and we're going to have at least as much fun on the second round with some incredible singer-songwriters. So you've got 10 minutes, get yourself a drink, go to the bathroom, and meet you back here.
Can we just begin with a massive round of applause? We had Sophie, we had Satch, we had Angela, we had Jonathan, we had Ange, we had Tim and Yana. It was absolutely fantastic. Well done, guys.
Where's this half gone?
That crew over there, come forwards, come and have a little sit on the carpet. It'll be lovely to have someone in that zone. Just to introduce who we have on this round. So my name's Shane Beales. I run the BA Songwriting. We've got Joel, and Joel is a brand new recruit. So welcome, Joel Baker. He's going to be working with the BA Songwriters. Then we've got Luke Toms, who's a teaching fellow in creative musicianship and all-round great geese. Hello, Luke. We've got James Reese, who's the program leader for BA Creative Music Production, and he's a master in songwriting. James Reese. We have Nadine Yomi, who teaches on BA Songwriting. She's our level leader for the first year. Let's hear it for Nadine.
Woohoo! Yay, first years! Yay!
And then we've got Lucy Bernstein, and Lucy is Associate Dean for Student Engagement, and she's an all-round badass. Let's hear it for Lucy. Okay, here's the serious bit. It costs a lot to be here. I mean, £9,250 per year, but beyond that, it also costs a lot to get yourself kind of here, and we just want to acknowledge how much courage, fight, determination you've already shown just to get to the start line. I'm really proud of every year. I'm particularly proud of this year. And I don't know what your year's been like so far. I don't know how you're feeling. You might be ready to go. There was a lot of, woo, yeah, when I met some of those first years. But you might be not there. I think that's okay. I think the thing I want to start with is saying that every half-finished song, every little creative idea that you try, every failure is an expression of light. Even the dark stuff, the miserable stuff, the turgid stuff, you've actually got off your butt and had a go at doing something, and there's real value there. And so I'm going to play 2 brand new songs. This is the first time anyone's heard this. It's called Full Beam. My wife says to me, I feel like Mr. Bean, by the way, at the moment. Do you remember on the Olympics when he did like one note? Anyway. Catriona, I get this glint in my eye, and it's a bit intense for her, and she's like, Shane, you can just like dim the lights a bit, full beam. But I'm full beam about this. I'm full beam about keep on letting the light in. And this song is about the glint of possibility. Right, here we go. You freeze as your screen goes tumbling into the void, frantically fumbling for full beam in free fall, scratching through the static for signal. You tried, but to fight against the fear was pointless. Crevice into chasm, relentless. But that moment when you are most helpless, light on the horizon breaks, and the glint of possibility pervades. And so incandescent glory floods your face. And there is hope. Can't you see that? You're enough. And I believe in you just as you are right now.
struggle is a picture of grace. And as you set yourself to go again, the light under your city breaks as the glint of possibility pervades your soul. As incandescent glory floods your face, this is hope. Can't you see that you're enough? And I believe in you just as you are right now. Please just keep on letting the light in. Full beam, keep on letting the light in. Please just keep on letting the light in. Full beam, keep on letting the light in. Please just keep on letting the light in. Full beam, keep on letting the light in. Please just keep on letting the light in. Full beam, keep on letting the light in. Keep on letting the light in. Keep on letting the light in. So I'm going to sing it, and then you're going to sing it back. And if you do, then that's our deal, that you're going to do it.
Yeah.
Keep on letting the light in.
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 Keep on letting the light in. Please just keep on letting the light in. Oh, keep on letting the light in. Please just 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 keep on letting the light in. Together, please just keep on letting the light in. Okay, that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do this year. And the glint of possibility pervades. And so that incandescent glory floods your face. And this is hope. Can you see that? You're enough. And I believe in you just as you are right now. It's true. That's why we're here. We really believe in you, all right? And this is someone I believe in. Joel Baker. Joel's brand new to our program, and I've kept my eyes peeled for someone just in the shape of Joel. His bio says Dylan meets Dilla. So this is Dylan meets Dilla. And Joel, tell us a little bit about the first song that you're going to play for us.
Hey, nice to meet you all. Lovely to meet you. My name's Joel. It's a real honor to be here this evening, so thank you so much. I'm going to play a song now that I wrote a couple months ago called Still Coming to Terms With It. And it was kind of born out of a conversation with some of my secondary school friends. We kind of had that like yearly reunion thing. And we were all sort of chatting about the stage of life we were at. And what really struck me is this kind of like, this idea that all these emotions are just kind of overlapping the whole time. Like, just as when you're kind of coming to terms with one thing, something else happens, and then you're coming to terms with that. And I really feel like over the last year, I've had some incredible things happen to me, and I've had some really, really bad things happen to me, and it's kind of all happening at the same time. So rather than write a song about one of those things, I wanted to write a song to kind of reflect that. It goes a little bit like this. It's called Still Coming to Terms with It. Yeah. Well, I'm coming to terms now that this is my life. This house that I built, all the walls here are mine. Well, I shot for the stars and I fell through the sky. Since then it's been more of a steady decline. Well, I'm working 2 jobs that I kinda don't hate. It's meant to be temporary, but I need the pay. Well, I watch half the games and I drink to escape. The fire alarm ached out, it's all slipped away. So tell me, how does everything fit when it feels like everything in me is rigged? I'm still coming to terms with it. Well, every so often there's a crack in the cloud. I do something good and I know you'd be proud. With a thumb on my phone races for a name to be found. And it hits me for the first time that you're not around. Like the times that the kids tell me they're missing their mom. I say I know the feeling and give them a hug. But I still can't believe that life turned out this way. The tears and the memories fall straight down my face. So tell me, how are you coping with this? When it feels like every day there's more things that I miss. I'm still coming to terms with it. When I take a step back and look at my life, I still can't believe the angel by my side. I'm happy and I'm married and I'm loved ear to ear. Fuck me, man, I even went skiing last year. I'm just a hobbit look-alike from outside of Beaston. And somehow I've ended up with more than all of my dreams. And though sometimes it looks different to the way I would paint it, there's barely a mark here that I would go changing. So tell me, how does everything sit when it feels like I don't deserve any of this? See, I'm still coming to terms with it. Thank you so much.
Joe Baker! That was beautiful. Okay, so this is Luke Toms. He's going to bring the truth. What have we got, Lukey?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't played for like 3 months, so I probably thought I'd just make something up. No. I don't know. I think I'll do something from, because I did the MA as well. I did the MA a long time ago. I did it in its first year of its infancy. And yeah, it was good. So I'm going to do something off that. I think I'm going to do Fire on the Ward, because I think it's the only thing I can remember at the moment. Wow. And this is, yeah, so I did a great project for the MA. And it was really about relationships with people who are dead. Just for a nice cheery subject. And really about how we can kind of build and maintain relationships with people who aren't here anymore. And this song is, yeah, it's about kind of witnessing witnessing somebody disappear in front of you. Also, I've just noticed there's loads and loads of inflatable
I know, I was
balloons
counting them
upstairs. Aren't they
earlier.
beautiful? There's like loads of...
There's 6 helium balloons. Now we know where they go.
Yeah, they all go here. So yeah, this song is called Fire on the Ward. I'll give it a go.
Go for it, mate.
Hospital again. Such a hot and sticky summer. I hoped you'd like to see your brother. 20-year-old girl, head to toe in plaster. Through the haze, a smile is hard to muster. Let's show her what she's missed. Her happy ever after. A claustrophobic kiss. Some sweaty packaged flowers. Crowd around her, coming closer. Am I the only one to notice fire on the wall? And she's burning, burning. Nothing I can do to stop the flames. I reach her through the smoke, but turn away and choke from the fire on the wall today. Firemen rushing, drenching you in water, handing out support to the onlookers. I'm not gonna leave, gonna lie here in your embers, knowing it's contained but not yet over. Let's show her what she's missed. Her chubby little brother, her baby boy to kiss, the worry of her mother. Crowd around her, coming closer. Am I the only one to notice fire on the wall? And she's burning, burning. Nothing I can do to stop the flames. I can't reach you through the smoke, so turn away and choke from the fire on the wall today. So turn back the tide before the jump that broke your back, before you carried your dead child, until the day that saw the saddest of mistakes. But luck was never yours to make. Luck was never yours to make. Fire on the wall and she's burning, burning. Nothing I can do to stand the pain. I can't see you through the smoke, so turn away and choke from the fire on the wall today. There's been a fire on the wall today. Thank you.
Lukey! It's stunning, Luke. So anyone who's signed up for the creative musicianship course will be working a bit with Luke and also some of the masters. We love you, man. That was beautiful. Well done. So, James.
Hello.
What do we have tonight?
I was just thinking, I first did a Songwriters Circle like this 5 years ago, and I remember feeling huge imposter syndrome. I'd just started working at ICMP, and I thought it would get easier, but clearly not. I'm going to play a song that's my most recent song. I found that I tend to write songs without choruses, but offset that with a refrain. And so I was hoping that you wonderful audience might be able to help out and answer my question on every refrain. So it says, all we need is someone, and then I want you to go, who gives us some peace.
Cool, should we try it?
Yeah. All we need is someone who gives us some peace. So it does that about 3 times. And the last kind of, there's three refrains at the end, just to really show you that it's the end of the song. Anyway, we changed perspective. But yeah, this is the most recent song I wrote. And I think it's a little bit different from the other songs I write, and as in that it's not about my West Midlands childhood. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say about it other than, well, no, I'm just going to play it.
What's it called?
It's called All We Need Is Someone, open brackets,
yeah.
who gives us some peace, close brackets.
Bring it up.
And I was lucky enough, actually, I recorded it in the ICMP studio this summer and had some of our wonderful colleagues play on it. And so hopefully I'll release it soon and you can hear that version. But this is the second time I've played it live. And I've got a little track.
Oh, this is the one with the track?
Yeah, a little groove box to hide behind.
Program leader for creative music production.
2, 3, 4. Let's try it out. All we need is someone to give us some peace. We don't need a war to get what we're after. We don't need a God to stop the disasters. Don't need to carry a gun just to keep us from harm. All we need is someone who gives us some peace. We don't need police to stop all the violence. Don't need to chop down the trees and shatter the silence. We have the presence of mind not to be cruel, to be kind. All we need is someone who gives us some peace. We don't need a question to work out an answer. We don't need the sorrow to reveal the laughter. All we need is someone, the only one that we want. All we need is someone who gives us some peace. So when you're out on your feet and you're disillusioned, when you're feeling the heat, remember you're human. Be sure to link arm in arm with the one who helps you feel calm. 'Cause all you need is someone who gives you some peace. And all I need is someone who gives me some peace. All we need is someone who gives us some peace. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Loving that. Great, James. Yes, mate. Perfect. Okay, let's welcome Lucy Bernstein. So tell us a bit about what you're going to play, Lucy.
Oh my goodness. Okay. This is very different from what others are writing about and talking about, because I wrote this song about Katie Price. Probably not what you were expected, but I wrote it about, I guess, somebody who's, you know, overtly over-sexualized in the industry, but then I watched a documentary about how much of an amazing person she is and mother she is to her children, and how she's so misunderstood. So a bit different to what we've heard so far, but here it is. And also, yes, good luck to me, I'm very nervous.
And what's it called?
It's called Vixen.
Vixen, we're with you.
Yeah, here we go. Fingers crossed, everyone.
Yeah.
She's a vixen. She always gets what she wants. A dirty mind, a body fit to flaunt. Take off her clothes, she lays them on the floor. Someone's watching, but she already knows she's a vixen. She's someone who lives in the limelight, but she comes to life when the lights go out and all the world is sleeping. There's a vixen out there breeding thoughts in her imagination of days when there'll be no temptation to run away from man in fear. Watch her as this vixen disappears. Don't you wonder why they all stare at you? She's dangerous, but they can't seem to get away from you. She's a vixen. She's someone who lives in the limelight, but she comes to life when the lights go out and all the world is sleeping. There's a vixen out there breeding thoughts in her imagination of days when there'll be no temptation to run away from man in fear. Watch her as this vixen disappears. They've only got one thing on their mind. Who's she gonna go home with tonight? And all the world is watching her, waiting for the day she'll give them the green light. 'Cause she's a vixen. She always gets what she wants. She's someone who lives in the limelight, but she comes to life when the lights go out and all the world is sleeping. There's a vixen out there breeding thoughts in her imagination of days when there'll be no temptation to run away from man in fear. Watch her as this vixen disappears.
Yes, Lucy! Fantastic. So you do a little switcheroo, amazing, and an amazing example of like just writing the story, writing the song, where wherever the inspiration comes from. And you are, I couldn't think of a better person to like do this role at our uni, looking out for students. You're just full of compassion, and that came through really strong. So well done. It's beautiful. Okay, so to close out this round, then we'll do one more. Let's hear from Nadine. Love you, Nadine. What are you going to play for us?
You know what? Can I just quickly... Right. Yeah, okay. I'm doing a song. I didn't. Okay, I did write it. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
My name is Nadine. Who is going to be our first year songwriting bachelor's BA student? Yay! I've heard so many good things about you guys already. I'm going to be with you tomorrow. I'm going to be the module leader of creative songwriting. I want to share a song with you that's quite new. I've just released a live video of it. We have actually recorded it in a church together with 4 of my friends. So just imagine harmonies, okay? In the chorus, lots of harmonies. Maybe second time round, you will feel called to do that. Anyway, okay. So this song actually also has a bit of a sad story. Originally, I didn't. So it's about 6 years ago I started writing it, and I woke up one morning and I felt really like heavy-hearted and just like something is off. And something I do like regularly is I open the Psalms. I don't know if you know about the Psalms. They're like ancient songs in the Bible or Torah. And I really love them. I think they're so beautiful because they talk about everything, every emotion from despair to party, everything. And that morning I opened it and there was this Psalm 42 that said, "Why are you cast down, O my soul? Why are you so restless within me? Hope in God." And it just spoke to me so much. And I was actually on a writing retreat day 1, and there was a grand piano, which was nice. And so I thought, let me just start writing this song. And then literally while I was writing it, I got the news that my sister had passed away. No one of us knew that she had mental health problems to that degree. It was so heartbreaking. And obviously then I didn't want to know anything about songwriting for a while, but after a while I felt like this is so interesting that I started writing this song about holding on to hope outside of what I can see or touch or feel, but it's in something or someone bigger, and I realized I needed that more than ever. So I just hope that's okay if I share this song with you. Why are you cast out on my soul? Why do you feel restless within me? Why should you feel anxious, my soul? Come and find your shelter within Him. Hope in God. For you're gonna praise Him. Don't lose heart. You'll find your reason to sing. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Praise the one who was, who is, and who is to come. Don't you know His heart, oh my soul? Blessed are those who trust before they see. You'll forget your losses, my soul. You won't be ashamed when you see Him. Hope in God. For you're gonna praise Him. Don't lose heart.
That's gorgeous, Nadine. So gorgeous. Thank you for sharing that. Wow.
Thank you so much.
Wow, thank you.
Did you realize you sang a song about singing of hope, and I did the same?
Well, you know,
mine as
anyone
well.
would think we work together.
It's just a full circle moment, guys.
Thank you for being really vulnerable and sharing your story. And we've heard some amazing stories. Actually, when I got off the tube, sometimes, you know, you have little flash thoughts. That's the trouble with being a songwriter. And when I got off at West Hampstead, I was just walking out. I thought, here we go again. And actually, there's a voice in my head was like, write a new story. And we want to write a new story. And I think the songs I'm most excited to hear, this is always true, but it's true now, is the songs that we haven't written yet. And there's 100 songs in this room. And I can't wait to hear them. So be courageous, just like Nadine and Lucy and James and Luke and Joel. So the opening and closing line of this, which is also brand new, is I want the courage to carry on. And as Tim said earlier, it's got a double meaning. Yeah, I want the courage, but also I want the courage to carry on. So it's called Getting Better. It's quite a personal one for me. It's like me speaking to myself. And I hope it does something to light some little spark for you. What else can I tell you? This is for Johnny. It's got this crazy bass line. It's kind of baroque. It's like... And for about 7 months, I couldn't get past that. So that's for you. I want the courage to carry on. I want to settle where I belong. I want a family, I want a friend. I want a promise that doesn't end. I want a wager, I want a deal. I want to fail and I want to feel. I want to heal, I want to mend. I want to learn how to make amends. Don't want to filter, don't want to fake. Don't want it perfect, I want mistakes. So help me breathe just a little bit more. Help me to know what we're fighting for. I want a dream I can justify. A solid reason to be alive. There is permission to face the sky. You'll never know if you never try. To carry on. So that's what we got to do. That's what we got to do. Right, Jolie? I kind of said you're like Dylan meets Dilla, and then you took us full Dylan. So where are you taking
This
us
is,
this
to be
time?
fair, this is another Dylan-ish.
Yeah,
Next
all
time
right.
I'll bring
So
my jump pad.
J Dilla next time. In fact, you've just put out a single. It's absolutely smashing.
Oh, thank you so much. Oh, with Nick and
Yeah,
Elvius.
sick.
Yeah, thank you
So
so much.
it's Joel Baker, and then it's also Bobby Baker. Is that right?
Yeah, I just started like a new kind of rap project, I guess, with my friend Nick Brewer.
Yeah.
But I'm just producing that, which has been really refreshing, which has been nice.
Yeah. Well, we can't wait to hear more. But tell us about what you're going to play.
Next song is called Hope, Sweet Hope, actually.
Sick.
Stop it.
So there's something stirring in the
Always
waters.
happens. Always happens. And if we want to like just geek out about your music, where can we find it, Joel?
That's very kind. You can find it anywhere online, just Joel, or Joel, as the French would say.
Joel.
Baker, like bread, and then music. So Joel Baker Music, anywhere on this great internet.
Joel Baker.
Yeah.
Great. And what's this one called?
This one's called Hope, Sweet Hope, and this is a song that I wrote to kind of soothe myself in a place of hopelessness. But just trying to, you know, sometimes you just write those songs where it's just like, I need this myself right now.
Yeah.
So that's
Often the way.
That's what this song was.
Great. Do you want me to hold that?
That's all good. That's very kind. I'll leave it about here, as long as it's like there's a subtle. I came here with nothing, left with even less. Still humming something, tail between my legs. I'm inconsistent, smaller than average, but I'll go the distance, crawl on the canvas, dying and thirsty beside a stream. I fall off the bedside when I try to dream, and I get this feeling that this time it's over. Fans on the ceiling, blowing me sober. I yearn for a home where I haven't been yet. And I don't mean a front door, I don't mean a 3-bed. My middle names are failing and falling, riding the waves, but my sailing's appalling. Well, my best friend died this year, and it really fucked with me. Covered in black tar, everything stuck to me. The slither is something that keeps me from jumping. Is the last thing I wrote back was that I love him. Hope, sweet hope, hanging on a hope, sweet hope. I could use some hope, sweet hope, hanging on a hope. Well, I had a dream that you were alive and we were arriving up on an island. Well, I think I've outgrown the planned part that grew me. It turns out that freedom came with what overthrew me, and I'm still waiting. All of the best things wrapped up inside me, like my intestines. Well, there is a window behind every curtain, the light pouring in slow, the morning is certain. Singing hope, sweet hope. I could use some hope, sweet hope. I could use some hope, sweet hope, hanging on a hope. Well, there is a song for all that is unsung, but all that is evil will surely be undone.
There is a place where the gates always open. Gold on the pavement restores what was broken. And that's where I'm going. That's where you'll find me, next to my best friend, my wife beside me. And I don't have answers, but I have a feeling that all of your pain will one day reveal them. Thank you so much.
Wow. Bloody hell! Joe Baker! Hope, sweet hope. Love it. That was gorgeous. Thank you, man. So excited to work with you. That was beautiful.
Thank you so much.
Great. Luke, what do you have for us?
Well, I don't know, really. I've got a song that I haven't written yet, that I've never played before. Or I've got something, and I know Jonathan wants me to do that. It's whether
when you say you haven't written it yet, are you talking about like
I don't know the
spontaneous
chords, kind of thing. There's one chord I can't really get yet. I'm hoping it'll just come to me at the time.
Would we ever know if you hadn't told us?
Yeah, you probably know. Okay. So I might do that one, or I could do one that I know. Do the one I don't know?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, be brave.
Okay, I'll be brave. Okay, I hope this is the chord. Is it? Hang on, is it? No, that's too low. Okay. Sometimes you should stay, sometimes you should go. Wait for the green light to show. Oh, I know you've been waiting and it's so exciting. You've got all the time in the world. So wait for the green light to go. Sometimes things are great, sometimes things are bad. Wait for the sadness to pass. I know you've been hurting, it feels never ending. Who wants all the time in the world? Just wait for the green light to go. I know that you've got to take risk, but don't hurt yourself, you're too precious for this. I know that you've got to be free, but darling, hold on, wait for the green light to go. Sometimes you should go. Wait for the green light to show. Oh, I know you've been waiting and it's so exciting. You've got all the time in the world. Just wait for the green light to go. I think that the green light says go.
Yes, Lucas. Yes! I hoped you were going to play that one. Love it. Love it. Thank you so much, Luke. And what a treat. If we wanted to listen to your music, Luke.
Type my name into Google.
Yeah, Luke Toms.
Luke Toms. I'm 120 years old this October.
Perfect. Okay, James, what do you have for us?
Well, I'm also going to play one that I wasn't planning on playing.
Love the courage. It's spreading.
I've done a few of these Songwriters Circles now. Ooh. And I've never... Yeah, thanks. So we'll get there. And...
Oh, good. We've got it.
He's playing the wrong note just to mess with me. And I was going to play a song that I'm going to release as my next single, but I won't do that. And I'm going to play a song that I wrote with Jonathan Whiskered, our dean here. The Dean. The Dean!
Dean Whiskered.
Yeah, I can't remember. Basically, I went to Ireland for the first time last year, and my nan's Irish, so I'd always wanted to go. And I went with my girlfriend to Dublin, and she'd arranged, well, as a surprise, she'd kind of been in touch with my family and found out where my nan used to live. This tiny little street with tiny little houses, and my nan was like one of 8 siblings. And anyway, she took me there, and of course, it was kind of emotional, and I wanted to kind of write a song about it, and didn't really know how or what, so kind of went to Jonathan, I guess, for help. And this song is kind of about that. This is what came out. You never really know what's going to come out, right? So, yeah, this is the song that we ended up writing, and it's called Where We Stand, and yeah, I'll play it now. I've got the lyrics up in front of me because I've not played this one before, so.
We love that. That's the spirit.
Yeah, thanks. And I'm going to do a bit of track again just to...
Too right. This is a Dewey Reese tune.
Little bit out. Just a house, just a street, and all the years in between us. Looking down at where we stand, my body freezes. Thinking back, kicking leaves, smoking weed, it doesn't matter where we've been. What we did when we were kids, we were only getting into gear. Without a worry, without a fear, now we're seeing where we stand. It's only now, it's only us, and all these empty spaces. But we can fill the gaps. I know that it's frustrating, holding back, I'm gonna get it into gear. Really pushing through the fear to commit to where we stand.
Yes, James. Absolutely brilliant, James. So it's James Reese, and the EP that came out most recently is Normal People. It's absolutely stunning. Thank you, mate.
Thank you.
Great. Okay, let's welcome back Lucy. What do you have for us, Lucy?
So this is a bit of a silly song, really. It's just a bit of a pop song about when you really like a guy and all you want is for them to just call you, but you're also trying to play hard to get. So it's kind of a bit like, yeah, it's just a bit silly, isn't it? Just gonna have a good time with it. It's just
bring it on.
Just, you know, yeah. I'm the associate dean. I have to keep reminding myself I need to be proper. Okay, not tonight.
Tonight, what's it called tonight, Richie?
It's called Call Me Love. Call me love, call me in the morning. Call me love, call me in the evening. I don't care. Just want you near. You say you'll be there, but I know that you won't. You say you love me, but I know that you don't. It doesn't really matter as long as we're together, but it really hurts 'cause this won't last forever inside. My little heart cries, but I keep singing. Call me love, call me in the morning. Call me love, call me in the evening. I don't care. Yeah. Just want you near. Now I know a million girls who are just like me, but somebody comes along and makes you go crazy. I'll do anything to keep you next to me. I'd shackle my will right at your feet, 'cause I am the one for you. That's why I've written this song for you. Listen to it. Call me love, call me in the morning. Call me love, call me in the evening. I don't care. Yeah. Just want you near. Yeah. You say you'll be there, but I know that you won't. If you just call me. You say you love me, but I know that you don't. Why don't you call me? It's getting to the point where I don't care. Then I see you and it's not fair. Ooh, inside, my little heart dies, but I keep singing. Call me love, call me in the morning. Call me love, call me in the
And you've put some of your songs out recently. Is it under your name, Lucy Bernstein?
It is, yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Well done, Lucy.
Thank you so much.
So just before Nadine closes out the night, I want to say a massive thank you to everyone for being here and for performing. We're going to run these every month, and we would love for our students to come and bring their songs. So if you've got any questions about that, you can speak to Lucy, you can speak to Sophie, you can speak to myself, any of the team that you've seen here, and we'd love to hear your songs. Hope you have a fantastic year writing songs and being part of the ICMP family. But to play us out, here's Nadine Yummy. What have you got for us, Nadine?
Yes, so I've got a song called Bloom, in brackets, Out of Season. It is out in 3 different formats. You can either see a live video, you can have the normal version, or a remix done by a recent student who studied with us here. This song was inspired when someone told me, "You will bloom out of season." And I don't know, is this actually a saying in Britain? Is this some?
It
No?
is now. It is now.
It is now. Cool. Because to me, as not native English speaker, sometimes things trigger pictures in my mind that are just normal for other people. So I thought, like, oh my gosh, this sounds kind of exciting, blooming out of season. So I just started. Sorry, I have to move this thing a bit. I started with just that line, and then just developed it from there. And I just thought, how would that feel if I bloomed out of season? And that's how it
It's a
came
beautiful
about.
song. Let's hear it. Are you ready, Luke, with the BV?
Yeah, so everyone, if there's anyone here from year 2 now, we have used this song as a vocal warm-up in the middle 8, so if you still know how it goes, please join in later on. All right. I bloom out of season, I grow in the bitter cold, rise through the ceiling, and I go where no one knows, and you don't get my reasons. Well, I don't need your permission, oh, I can feel it in my being. I know my time has come. I'm limitless, come try and stop this time. But deep roots, too late to make me move. I hit the source of love on my way down, and it turned my broken heart into a garden. I bloom, and I'm a force to be reckoned with. Put my time in the invisible, and you haven't seen half of this. You're too quick to judge the slow, so I choose contradiction. I smile as you steal my joy, 'cause the ground that I stand on will always grow me more. I'm limitless, can try and stop this out. Deep roots, too late to make me move. I hit the source of love on my way down. Nice. And it turned my broken heart into a garden. Try and stop this out. Deep roots, too late to make me move. I hit the source of love on my way down, and it turned my broken heart into a garden.
Yes, Nadine, fantastic.
Thank you so much.
All right, let's hear it one more time. We've got Joel, we've got Luke, James, Lucy, Nadine, everyone who's been here, everyone who's performed. Let's go and bloom. Thank you, people. All right, after party in the soft play. See.